Am I crazy to think? Sorry, normally we have like a segue, but I'm pretty sure this is just the lady killers, man. Is this not the lady killers? That's not the lady killers? Am I stupid? This looks so much like the Coen brothers off Forgotten. Wait, it's literally animated. It is not the lady killers. Are you a Wallace and Gromit? No. Are you Anaconda? Oh, it's freaking Ratatouille, dude, of course. Or as I call it, Ratatouille. That's Ratatouille. This is the old lady whose house the rats are in, and she uses a shotgun to try to kill them. I'll be honest with you, though. I don't remember this part. That's where they cook the soup. And this is where they're trying to kill the rat. That's a very important scene. That's kind of pivotal. If you don't get it by this point, you probably don't know it, I'd have to say. By the way, librarian, I saw on Twitter, okay? I happened to be perusing the website. When you took the screenshot of me looking at James McAvoy and we're wearing the same clothes and then I wore the same face, why does everybody in the replies of that say, how did he not get this? I got it. One dude was like, how did he not get this on 6? I was like, because I got it on 4, bitch. Could you please educate this individual that they're not as smart as they think they are? You actually got it on 3? Even better, man. Even better. Have we addressed Balatro Clown images? No, because I got off Twitter like 2 seconds after that. What they do on Twitter, I mean, I've told them probably 50 times, like over the past 2 years, that they gotta like chill out on Twitter or they're like actually gonna get blowback, but they don't listen. One day you'll take it a step too far and there will be like 2,000 tweets that are like, I never liked the way this guy tweeted. It always gave me bad vibes. And you're gonna remember all the times I told you not to tweet all that messed up stuff. And somehow, if history is any indication, you're gonna find a way to blame me for it, even though it doesn't make any sense at all. I'm literally just trying to keep you in society's good books. After beating the Bills in a low-scoring 10-3 wildcard game, Blake Bortles and the Jaguars upset this 13-3 AFC team in a high-scoring 45-52 divisional round game. (13-3) AFC. You know what? I'm just going to say it's the Patriots, bro. They were still pogging off back then. Okay, well, the Titans. After a stint in Boston, Derek Lowe led the National League in wins while pitching for this team. 06, Cardinals were kind of popping in 06. Okay, nice try. Tennessee guard holds the SEC record for most career three-pointers made. It's probably Steph Curry. I have no idea, man. No idea whatsoever. Curry went to Davidson. Greece borders 4 countries: North Macedonia, Bulgaria, Albania, and Turkey. That is Tommy Lee Jones. And I want to say, I'm going to know her name. It's not Rooney Mara. It's Rose Byrne. That's Tommy Lee Jones and Rose Byrne. I mean, the Tommy Lee, that's actually a surprisingly easy one for how cursed the face is. Because that's definitely, not too many people out there are looking like Tommy Lee Jones these days. And that's definitely Rose Byrne's face. It does look like Thor Love and Thunder CGI. And it does also look like Brad Pitt in the hospital. Oscar Mayer produces this famous brand of prepackaged meals. Yeah, man, Lunchables. Although I still think it's kind of insane to call Lunchables a meal. It's literally like 5 Ritz crackers and a couple of pieces of ham and a couple of pieces of cheese. Like that's, I don't think, and I guess like a little fun-sized chocolate bar or something. Can somebody do a quick check and tell me how many calories are in a Lunchable? It's got to be like 210 at most. 310 in the pizza, 270 in the crackers. Ham and American cheese 330 per container? That's kind of crazy, man. $420 in the pizza one with a Capri Sun. I'm not fucking with RFK Jr., but they really need to get Lunchables like off the shelves ASAP. My generation was raised on them, but like is there a worse food? It's like the Lunchables package weighs like, I don't even know. It weighs like 4 grams. I guess Lunchly is worse. That's true. It weighs like 4 grams and it's 400 calories. That's crazy. It's like, it's the worst of all worlds, man. It tastes bad, is bad for you, and will put you into a caloric surplus if you're in middle school. That's crazy. I mean, ramen is pretty decoded. But then, okay, go ahead and hit me with it. No, it's not. I crack an egg in it. Anyone else? Am I the only one who cracks an egg into my... Am I the only person? What I like to do, I like to crack an egg into it. I like to cut up a couple of green onions, and then, if I'm feeling special, I'll crack an egg into it. Sorry, I have PTSD because when I taught English in South Korea, one of the assignments was like for these 5th graders to write a recipe in English, and literally every single kid in the class wrote a recipe about how to cook instant ramen. I felt like I was going fucking insane. I mean, they're like 11 years old, so I wasn't expecting like beef Wellington or something, but I was like literally in this class of like 18 kids, I got 18 assignments that are like, here's how to cook ramen. And every single one was like, and then I crack an egg in it. NBC reality competition series set on an island with Joe Manganiello. And it was all Manganiello. Originally on NBC from 05 to 2019. I want to say, or sorry, to 2009? No, The Mole was a little earlier. I have absolutely no idea. I have no clue. The Mole. I know it's not The Mole, but I have no idea. Deal or No Deal Island? 2009 animated Disney musical fantasy set in New Orleans. Yeah, it's The Princess and the Frog, bitch. Nice try. This late emo rapper. Mac Miller? Nope. Not great with the rap questions. That's Juice WRLD. Juice WRLD. I did get a T today. Pittsburgh Steelers. Los Angeles Dodgers. Chris Lofton. Deal or No Deal? Deal or No Deal Island sounds crazy to me. And Juice WRLD. Why is it on an island? I guess like the only way to make the show more interesting is like to do it off-site. Because like Deal or No Deal, even as a university student, I was like baffled that this show was so popular. Because don't they just like sum the number, like sum the total of the remaining prizes, divided by the number of briefcases, and then like subtract 25%, and then they offer you, they're like, hey, The expected value of what's left is like $20,000. The offer is $13,000. And then they go like, no deal. And then it's like 6 more loot boxes get ripped. As people do love to watch other people gamble. One time they had a woman shave a bald guy's back for $100. Why does, like, am I losing my mind? Why is that a punishment? So when I get my back waxed, I have to pay like, I don't even know. I'm pretty sure it's like $130 just to get it waxed. That's a bad deal, man. It's a bad deal for her. You get it waxed? I've gotten it waxed before. It's got to be a special occasion, though, because it hurts like a motherfucker. 40-year-old virgin is not fucking around, man. That was nonfiction. That hurts it hurts a lot. Does it bleed? The next day. Yeah. How long does it take? I don't know, like 15, 20 minutes. It takes a while, man. Mechanism. These are all words you use a lot in Scribblenauts. That's the first thing I've noticed. Nothing's jumping out to me to begin with, man. Except like wet, dry, and then like big, short. Wait, The Big Short. Michael Scott. I mean Steve Carell. Perfect. Songs from Trolls. Perfect. 100%. Put us together, you know what I'm saying. Sing it if you know the words, people. They don't. They don't know the words. Guy who's only seen Trolls. Well, this is a common misconception. It's Trolls band together. It's the third one. The second one is World Tour. Yeah, Harmony's so cold. You'll never ever want to let it go. Sorry, my bad. Isn't that backwards? Nope. No, it's not. Peanut butter. Peanut brittle. Mr. Peanut. Peanut has 2 foods in it. Robot. The wild robot. Wild and wet. Low. Short. These like the descriptions you give to your barber. If you can get a high and tight, surely you can get it like short and wide, right? Vehicle. Perfect. Shy. It's pretty rare to like not even have a red herring right off the bat in a connections, man. Light beer, a dry beer, a wet beer, a medium beer. Okay, hang on. How would you describe a load of laundry? Wet, dirty, light, medium. Beam of light, a beam of robot. Beam me up, Scotty. Mechanism is crazy, man. I feel like I actually have no idea where to even get started. Shy. Dirty, dry. I actually have no clue. I may have to nope out of connections. It's emasculating for sure. Toad is an interesting one. Toad. Toad. Things with warts. Toad and peanut. And a robot. And a vehicle. Things that go ribbit. Things that let it rip. If you lick them, you get high. I'm also like, dirty and dry are both like types of martini. But then, like, I'm pretty sure that maybe you can get a wet martini for all I know. Light martini, medium martini, robot martini, vehicle martini. The connections is too crazy today. Tool. If I had to group, because you got to get the show on the road. Like, these are all things that are machines, possibly. I don't know what else would be a machine. A light machine, light therapy machine, light and dry and wet and dirty. One away. Dirty, light, dry. Dirty, wet. I actually have no idea, man. I don't know what three are grouped. One away? Okay. Maybe it's dirty, wet, dry. Short. One away. Peanut martini. Toad, perfect martini. Peanut martini? I have no idea, man. Means lacking. Martini. Perfect wet. This honestly is the hardest connections I think I've ever seen in my entire life. Now seeing them, fictional misters, okay, fair enough. I don't know shit about martinis, to be honest with you. Lacking, light, low, short, shy, I can understand it. Means is kind of pissing me off. Mechanism, medium, tool, vehicle. Something's not right today. Can somebody tell, like, there's a fan aggregated rating of connections, right? Today's difficulty must have been higher than average. Today's difficulty was 5 out of 5. 44% of people crashed out. Okay. 5 out of 5 difficulty, 56% completion. It's not, because I think like the wrong thing to do is look at it and go like, oh, the connections, like in hindsight, they make sense. The right thing to do is remember that like before you know the answer, the shit was impossible. The reason that most connections are easier is not because the connections make more sense. It's because like they usually have one or two things in the category that make it obvious what the category is, and then you just find the other ones that match. Like means is pissing me off. Mechanism, medium, tool, vehicle. It's like the 8th dictionary definition for every single one of the fucking words. It's obviously doable. Yeah, no, of course. 56% of people did it. I'm just saying it's hard, bozo. You could have done it. Yeah, no kid. Obviously. It's just difficult, man. It's not like they put out $1 million prize and we're like the first person to solve. We can't, so we put it in the supercomputer and nobody can solve connections today. We need a unique human mind to figure it out. You didn't even try? You're literally watching someone on twitch.tv right now. Don't talk to me about not trying. Food that many an NYC tourist grabs for breakfast. Bagel. Got out of bed. Waked. Adjective paired with 3 down in a simile. Tyrannosaurus Rex. Makeshift seat in a barnyard, maybe? A bale? Very loud, like a stadium crowd. Bird whose name rhymes with 7 across. Fictional Vermont college. I'm going to assume it's Essex. Harper Lee! Got out of bed, arose. Loose goose. Effortless. Ease. Okay, that's not too bad. A roar. Very loud, like a stadium crowd. Anyone else ever arose to a clatter to see what was the matter? That's what I'm saying, man. People don't be doing that anymore. Or putting like one of those stocking caps on when they go to bed. They don't be doing that. 46 ounces of pickles. I gotta say, it might be like $11.99 US. Might be $8.99 American. Might be $4.99 USD. Might be like $3.49 USD. Might be like $3.99 in American currency. Maybe like $4.49 or so. No wonder you guys are snacking on pickles all the time. That's crazy. I don't know if this is like a superimposed JPEG or something like that, but this is like, I'm willing to say it looks like there might be like 48 pickles in the jar there. For $4.49, that's kind of crazy. They're great after biking. I mean, I get what you're saying from an electrolyte standpoint, but after burning like 1,100 calories on the bike, you probably want to have a snack that's more than 0 calories. Or maybe I'm just like a different kind of beast, I guess. I think you're going to end up having quite a nap at lunchtime at work. Just drink the juice. My breath is bad enough as is, man. I don't need any help, okay? How about Barbados? Not Barbados. How about South Sudan? How about Zimbabwe? That's hopefully fantastic news. How about Libya? 2,500 kilometers from Libya. How about Algeria? That's right next to it. My mistake. I would say it's Bahrain. I would say it's 1,700 kilometers. Saudi Arabia? Warmer still. 1,400 kilometers. Why do this one has the vibe that it's gonna piss me off a little bit, unless it's just Turkey. 600 kilometers. How about Albania? No. Other side. How about Tajikistan? Much warmer still, 45 kilometers away. Afghanistan? That's cooler. Turkmenistan. It's adjacent to the answer. Uzbekistan is around here. Oh! Russia? Russia's adjacent to the answer. Kazakhstan? The mystery country is Kazakhstan. Holy cow. Maybe you guys are right to complain every single day about the Mercator projection. Because in my head, it made no sense that Libya was like 2,600 kilometers from Kazakhstan. They appear to be, I want to say like 9,000 kilometers apart on this map. Because like my frame of reference, like draw a line like basically right there. 3,000 kilometers takes you from like here to like there, man. It takes you nowhere. So how is it possible that it also takes you from here, zoom, over to here? No, it doesn't? Yeah, probably. Like how far is it? Vancouver to Toronto on an airplane is like 5 hours. It's like, I guess it's like 2,500 kilometers to get to there. Maybe it actually makes perfect sense. What do you mean, Mercator? Well, I'm saying like Mercator bad, upvotes to the left is basically what I'm saying. User received Reddit gold for this post. That's the kind of angle that a fellow like me is fishing for. But this is a globe? Oh, so you respect Mercator? Okay, I mean, say no more. I wouldn't be, in 2024, 2025, I should say, I wouldn't be repping that online. But I guess, you know, a lot of people are emboldened by recent political actions and their masks have come off. Mark Zuckerberg recently made it illegal to be a leftist on Facebook, which is hard for me because I've been trolling Facebook Marketplace trying to financially take advantage of people in desperate situations. And you're out here telling me now that Mercator's like a good guy, like he's the best cartographer that's ever existed? Just put the fries in the bag, bro. Mercator's for flat maps. He's not for anything anymore because we're leaving him behind in the past, along with the rest of the patriarchy. Sorry. Sorry for everybody out there who are the Mercator acolytes are out here. I didn't realize Mercator had shooters, man. It's not called Mercator because the guy is named Mercator. Are you saying that we watched the lions and the kangaroos take her down to the river where they caught a wild alligator? What are you talking about? The hell is this? Indonesia. Huh? Malaysia? Malaysia. Okay, we'll take that. One of those countries that's like a couple islands. If you're a country that is like one island, you must feel mogged by like the Philippines and Indonesia and Malaysia, right? Listen, I get the question all the time and it irritates me. Like, you know, why is Why does Canada exist? Why is it not the US, even though Alaska kind of like is like a nice little hat on top of you and then the America's kind of like your pants? But like historically speaking, I'm not saying they should be one country, but historically speaking, how did Australia and New Zealand stay two countries? They're far apart? I mean, they're not that far apart considering that the United Kingdom like sailed across the entire earth to get to Australia in the first place. They were colonized by two different nations. Is that true? I assume they were both colonized by the British. No, that's not true. They were both colonized by the British. Okay, well. They opted out when Australia federalized. So it's not like what I was thinking is that there was like a historic precedent that had them as like two different nations. They were both in the United Kingdom. And then Australia was like, we want to be our own country. And New Zealand was like, that's fine, us too. And Australia was like, come with us. And New Zealand was like, pump the brakes a little bit. You kind of got it. Canada did the same thing. I mean, to be honest, I'm a little fuzzy on like 17th and 18th century North American history when it comes to like why the United States and Canada are two different nations. Definitely, like at some point, we were like, hey, let's draw like a line on the parallel right there. It's kind of crazy that it was maintained. It's because it started as a French colony. With the little bump, there are some going on for sure. They don't teach you this in school? I mean, they did for like 1 week in 17 years of public school 22 years ago. It's been a while. Like, certainly, Anan, you didn't think you were going to hold on to every single piece of information you've ever been taught, did you? Have you met an old person? You basically are just borrowing it. So very quickly, I would try to like pass that on to somebody else. Otherwise, it can easily be lost forever. You didn't just say Anan? I had to put it in parlance you could understand. And I know you've had like 25 years of uninterrupted and unsupervised internet access since you were in like the second grade. I had to say something to make you listen. December 16th, 1988. I was but a wee lad, man. How do you know that? Because I'm fucking 36, dude. You probably started scouring the internet when I was literally like 21 years old. And you're like, how do you know this stuff? Because I put in more hours than you, amateur. I didn't spawn in at 21 when you were born as a fucking baby. I was doing shit for the first 21 years. Some of that stuff's still up there, man. Unfortunately. Universal Pictures, $22 million in week 2, starring Arnold Schwarzenegger. From 88, Terminator 1, The Terminator. It's a comedy. Junior. Twins. It's twins. Vincent is placed in an orphanage while Julius is taken to a South Seas island and raised by philosophers. Vincent becomes the ultimate lowlife and is about to be killed by loan sharks. It did well. It did well. Dustin Hoffman, drama. A journey through understanding and fellowship. Also starring Tom Cruise as Rain Man. What a fucking horrible tagline, man. The tagline should be "My boy's wicked smart, dude." Or like a hot water urn baby or something like that. A journey through understanding and fellowship. That's fucking crazy, dude. That would have been a great callback 10 years in advance. People were from Boston in 1988, man. Lost 8% in week 3. Leslie Nielsen, The Naked Gun, 2.5, The Smell of Fear. It's a crime comedy. Police Squad, From the Desk of Frank Drebin. I don't know why I thought the first Naked Gun was from like 1972 or something like that. Absolutely goated movie cover. Without a doubt. Good tagline. You've read the ad, now see the movie. See, that's a fucking tagline, man. That is a fucking tagline. It's so meta, even this acronym, dude. Bill Murray, 1988. Any chance this is like Scrooged? It's the right time of year. It just makes sense. Rip Charles Dickens. Hope you're getting sucked off in heaven right now or whatever. We're having like more shit that's gravy than of grave about you. Steve Martin, a comedy crime from 1988. The Jerk. It's going to be one of those movies like your parents tells you, like, they saw it in theaters and they had to leave because they were laughing so hard they thought they were going to die. And then you watch it like 40 years after it came out and you don't even crack a smile. This guy hates cans. Everybody born in the fucking lead paint era. This is the funniest shit I've ever seen. Me, who knows the funniest thing is actually Charlie bit my finger. What the hell is this? Nice Guys finish last. Meet the winners. And Michael Caine. Con artist Jameson is a longtime resident of a luxurious coastal resort where he enjoys the lavish fruits of his deceptions. That is until a competitor, Freddie Benson, shows up. Dirty Rotten Scoundrels. I have heard of it. I've never seen it, but I have heard of it. Is that Michael Caine? That is Michael Caine, man. It's Kino. That's not Gene Hackman. You're thinking of Heartbreakers again. Didn't make a lot of money abroad. Well, I feel like people back in like 1988 that didn't live in like the United States or Canada, they were like going through some stuff, right? They were a little too busy to go to the movie theaters. The Berlin Wall was still up, man. Come on. What are you talking about? I'm being sensitive, man. I'm being an empath. How did it lose 39K worldwide? It didn't. It's a rounding error. It's an accounting error. It's Hollywood accounting. My 2 favorite movies of last year. Deadpool and Wolverine to Despicable Me 4.
Oh, this is a fucking gimme, dude. Just let me think about it for a second.
You got to be in something with Ryan Gosling. That's what's fucking with me. It's like if you're in something with Ryan Gosling, we go Big Short, Michael Scott, Despicable Me 4. Damn, images that go hard, man. This one right here. Not so much like The Baby, but I get like you're a dad, you got to do what you got to do. But damn, like this image right here would go crazy as like a Steam profile image. Or like a t-shirt sold on the boardwalk in Jamaica. Just based on my personal experience. Anyway, Ryan Reynolds and Ryan Gosling never been in something together? That seems crazy to me. Sorry, this is spoilers in case you haven't seen Wolverine versus Deadpool, which I haven't. They got old Sabretooth in this, huh? I don't know why I'm still scrolling. I'm trying to get to Steve Carell. Wait, Channing Tatum's in this! And he's in Foxcatcher with Steve Carell, who's in Despicable Me 4. He's a god? He's actually done it in 2? As soon as I remembered that Steve Carell hasn't been in just one movie, I was like, this is no problem, man. You could also go Ryan Reynolds, Adventureland, Kristen Wiig, but... he did make a name for himself. Woo! This is like... I want to say this is like Civilization 5. Maybe this is Civilization 4. Okay, that's easy enough. I played a lot of Civ 4. That's 6, brother? Yeah, listen, I didn't know which civilization it was. I wasn't going to scroll down just to find the right one. Whatever one it served me that seemed close enough was going to be the first one we were going to click on. Civ 7 when it comes out? Nope. No, 100% that's a no. Something Japanese. Bayonetta. Xenogears. Is that what I think is this is not what I'm thinking of Xenoblade. Darksiders 2. Can I get... oh no, it's just a horse? Is it just a horse? Horse? Barbie Horse Adventures Riding? No? Oh, what the heck, man? You can't put that on the... well, you could probably put it on the screen a little longer. Gauntlet? Sacred? That's sacred, man. Thank you for 1,000 Gamedles. I don't know what Sacred is from 2004. I just knew that I saw CRE in the letters. I was born that year. That's so fucking funny, actually. And it's so funny that you're like not a baby, that you're actually like 21 years old. That's crazy, dude. Like, I was getting up to shit when you were born, man. That's wild. The party was already going on, to be honest with you. By the time you showed up, the party was already going on, man. I was born in 06. I wouldn't admit that. That's even worse, dude. Murdered Soul Suspect? I don't know why I was like, maybe it's in the same saga. Thief 2014. Thanks for your help. We Happy Few. It's got kind of like a Dishonored sort of look to it. It's got kind of an Orwell sort of look to it. It's got kind of like a Ruiner sort of aesthetic, maybe. Oh, it's Little Nightmares fucking 2, dude. Or maybe 3. Or maybe 3 doesn't exist. That's Little Nightmares too. Okay. Play Madden NFL 16. Older than 2015. But not too much older, probably. I guess it could be a lot older. Could be like Blinks the Time Sweeper. It's a third-person game. It was not on the original Xbox. It could not be Blinks the Time Sweeper. It's not nonfiction or science fiction. I was going to say, like, this game is nothing, man. From 2005 to 2014, it was not on the Xbox. It's probably Sly Cooper, Thieves in Time. It is on a Sony platform. It is not a platformer. Could be Stealth. Stealth makes sense to me. Could be like Metal Gear Solid 4, Guns of the Patriots. It's later than 2008 and is not a stealth game. And it's not historical. It's a comedy from 2009 to 2012 in the third person. It's Brutal Legend. It's not Brutal Legend. I would love a one-time clue. It's from 2012. I have absolutely no idea, to be honest with you. Number one quality of life improvement, a resignation button would go crazy, man. Because, like, that's just demoralizing. Lollipop Chainsaw! Lollipop Chainsaw! A comedy beat-em-up from Karakawa Games. This game sure is 2012. It was a big one. Didn't that cosplayer get banned from PAX for, like, dressing up as this? Not a flattering picture. It's a 3D model, bro. I'm sorry. Just you describing the 3D render as an unflattering picture has got me. It's kind of cracking me up a little bit. But it's not your fault. You were born in 2006. There's plenty of time to learn all this stuff. Lollipop Chainsaw. Dude, now we're fucking talking, bro. 01 to fucking 2010? You don't know shit about fucking Sanders Ozolins. Oh, fuck. You don't know shit about Merrick's Fados, bitch. You don't know shit about Merrick's Fados. Ottawa, 2000 to 2009? You don't know fucking shit about Sean McEachern, man. Wait, where's Sean? You don't know shit about Sean McEachern, bro. You don't know anything about Sean McEachern. You don't know shit about Rico Fata, man. Nobody knows anything about him, apparently. He doesn't even have a picture. That's good enough for me. That's pretty much the only reason I play Puck Doku, man. Haven't unlocked him yet. I'm sorry that Rico Fata has been unlocked. I have a Sean McEachern bobblehead. He was a pretty good, like, third-line center on those Senators teams, man. He was fast. I remember his speed stat being very high in ESPN NHL Hockey 2K5, which is good because that's the only stat that matters in a retro NHL game. Also, like, I mean, the first line was Heatley, Alfredson, Spezza. So, like, any depth you get is just, that's free real estate. Josh Brolin, 3 or more word title. There's a lot. I have to say, this one's probably going to get the most, but let's pay some respects. 95 to 2015. Let's play Sicario. And then title starts A to H. I gotta hit you with that Deadpool 2. Michelle Yeoh. Let's go with Crazy Rich Asians. I've done this exact grid so many times. Everything, Everywhere, All at Once. And then Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon. Not the Pick of Destiny. Jude Law, 3 or more. Title starts with A to H. How about Alfie, bro? And how about Repo Men? For 95 to 2015. And then 3 or more word title. You're on Jude Law. How about I Heart Huckabees? How about Huckabees? Everyone was in Huckabees, bro. You could play Huckabees without a doubt. Top 37% of players. You gotta brush up on your yo, man. Okay, fucking King Henry V before the 100 Years' War. I don't have enough you in my fucking backyard to make that many longbows, buddy. Explain that. Yeoman has something to do with wood, I think. Something to do with maybe making a bow. And then in the 100 years, oh, they're archers. There you go. In the 100 Years' War, the thing that fucking made the French weep at the Battle of Poitiers was the superior quality of the English longbow, particularly the Welsh longbow. They were fucking cooking with it, man. It was actually the Battle of Agincourt. Listen, they were getting their shit dog walked from fucking Calais all the way to Brittany, okay? For a while, at least. I mean, it's called the 100 Years' War for a reason. It did last a little while. Kingdom Come Deliverance on stream? Not gonna happen.
Direct, a verb meaning to cause to.
Very, very unlikely.
Perhaps, a adverb meaning.
No, not
possibly.
perhaps. 0% chance.
Romaine, a noun meaning a lettuce that belongs.
All I needed to hear.
Person, a noun meaning. Deck, a noun meaning a platform in.
So far, so good.
Overweening, a adjective meaning arrogant, presumptuous. Overweening.
Really? I was gonna wait for more, but then I thought, like, what could it possibly be except for overweening? W-E-E-N, like a weenie.
Amusing, a adjective meaning.
Are you retiring like Germa? I'm literally streaming right now. I just don't want to play Kingdom Come Deliverance. What do you mean, am I fucking retiring? I'm at work. I'm literally here right now. It's the most like at work I've ever been, man.
Sinister, a adjective meaning woebegone, a adjective meaning strongly affected with.
Holy cow, man.
Stupefy, a verb meaning to make stupid, groggy, or
Huge. You probably thought it was an I. It's all right.
dysphagia, a noun meaning loss of.
You got a lot of time left to learn how to spell like that.
Beethovenian.
Beethovenian.
Ludwig van 1770.
Beethovenian. I didn't know you. It makes sense that you could use it as a word. English is crazy. Because, like, I know you give me anyone's last name and I know how to turn it into an adjective. Like, God forbid if my last name ever becomes an adjective, obviously it's going to be Laterno-esque. He started his stream in a positively Laterno-esque fashion. Six sleeves? Thank you. Well, I thought you were complimenting my tats for a bit. Miller? Millarian. For sure. It's easy, man. This is literally my wife's dissertation. Sorry to blow up her spot.
Hominin. A noun meaning any of a taxonomic tribe, hominini, of hominids that includes recent humans together with extinct ancestral and related forms. Hominini comes from New Latin, combining homo and ini, a Latin tribe suffix. Hominin. A noun meaning any of
What else could it be, man? What else could it be? Hominin.
Demitas. A noun meaning a small cup of black coffee. Also,
Demitas.
sinewy. An adjective meaning
Great
full of
word. Absolutely great word. What do we get wrong here? Overweening. It is what it is. I've never heard of like 6 of these words, but I've definitely never heard of overweening. In fact, they told us in like baby school, you basically can't overween. Like if they're crying, they're hungry, man. Just give them as much milk as they want. There's baby school. Yeah, man. I mean, baby school is very like, it's not like a 6-week thing. It's like a 2 or 3 hour long thing, but it's like very fucking useful, especially for the first week of your first child's life when you're going to have like a million questions. This looks good, man. Am I crazy to think this is more Greek than Italian? There would be something else in it if it was Greek. Corn kernels? Maybe it's Spanish? Cheese, milk, butter, onion. Spain? Ice cold. Brazil? Borders Brazil to the southwest. Argentina. Oh, borders Uruguay? No! Am I crazy? Chile? Oh, Paraguay! Paraguay! That's tough, man. Waiter, there's hair in my salad. Puffed rice, finely chopped onions, tamarind chutney. I mean, I see a lot of masala in this. Any chance that it's India? Yes. Fruit salad. What is this? Mandarin oranges, potatoes, fish, black onions, peeled and segmented oranges. They got the salad on top of the rest of the food? The lettuce is supposed to go on the bottom, man. There's a natural order to things. Lettuce is not a topper, it's a bottomer. Tomatoes, green olives, hard-boiled eggs. Combine peeled oranges, boiled potatoes, and cod. Add chopped onions and green olives. United Kingdom? Spain? Spain. Ensalada malagueña. That's crazy. Nutritionally, it's a balanced dish offering protein from the cod, vitamins from the oranges, and healthy fats from the olives and olive oils. Nutritionally, it's a very balanced dish, offering protein from the beef, fat from the peanut butter, and carbohydrates from the table sugar. We lost to the average again, man. That's crazy. Yeah, I'm ordering the burger in that case. I've said a lot of messed up stuff about hamburgers, but that's definitely a I'll take the burger type situation. Why is this Murray from Flight of the Conchords with like a Giga Chad filter on top? I know this guy, though. This guy's from like Lock, Stock, and Two Smoking Barrels. Lock? stock and 2 smoking barrels and some taters, some chips, some mince, extra baked beans, a Yorkshire pudding, HP sauce to finish. I know you. You're not Patrick Wilson. You're Isaac Clarke from Dead Space, who is in Rise of the Planet of the Apes. I don't know you at all. This movie's going to be called like Hard London with Johnny Depp. I have absolutely no idea, man. Oh, well, then I'll put in a valid movie when you put Mordecai in your fucking IMDb list, man. Christian Bale, Johnny Depp, Jason Clarke, Stephen Graham, David Wenham. I'll just be honest, nothing's coming to mind, man. Oh, he's a peaky. No, it's fucking John Dillinger, fucking Public Enemies or something. Public Enemies? Yes! I thought maybe it was going to be Peaky Blinders. Oh, but then Christian Bale's not in Peaky Blinders, bro. That's Cillian Murphy. Melvin Purvis, nice to meet you. Hey, John Dillinger. Yeah, it's cool. To be a fly on the wall. When notoriously chill actors Christian Bale and Johnny Depp get together. Man, that must have been a party backstage. That must have been a fucking rager, bro. Did you know that supposedly Johnny Depp drinks $30,000 of wine monthly? That's $1,000 of wine a day, bro. And I mean, even at a glass a day, I think it's unlikely. It's an awful lot. No, those are not rookie numbers. Those are like all pro numbers, man. Penelope Cruz, 2+ hours? What the hell am I? Who do you think I am, man? 2+ hours? That's okay. Well, I'll tell you one thing for sure. The Color of Money is 2+ hours because I watched that on the bike last year. No, the fuck it isn't, bro. I guess. Mission Impossible Fallout. Yeah, that'll get you there. It felt like it was 2.5 hours long at least. Magnolia is definitely long. Not that that's what this category even is, but okay. Directed by an Oscar winner. War of the Worlds. Jack Nicholson. 2+ hours. I have to say The Shining. The Shining, bitch. Directed by an Oscar winner. Yeah. I'm thinking it's fucking Chinatown, bitch. 1990 to 1999. I'm thinking it's fucking As Good as It Gets. As good as good gets. As good as it gets. There we go. Why is your impression good? I feel like Jack Nicholson would probably be calling a lot of people a bitch if they asked him to do anything. Why don't you stop being a little bitch? And make an anger management too. We could be good together. Adam, we were great together once. We could be great together again. Now do Penelope Cruz. I'm not touching that one. Asthmatic Trump. Did you see Chinese Trump? I skip work today, go fishing. I need time alone. Maybe I catch one fish or no. It was really good, man. It's really good. No. You got it. Penelope Cruz, 2+ hours. What do you think, Zoolander 2? That was a pretty stupid guess. I have to say, Volver? No, 1990 to 1999. Probably have to go, excuse me, let me keep playing the game. Let me keep playing the game. I need to type Abra los ojos. I need to type Abra los ojos right here. You're out of guesses? Let me go again, man. Delete cookies to play Cinematrix again. This shit is going to be so funny. The vast majority of countries in the EU and South America hold elections on what day of the week? I'm going to guess that it's not fucking Tuesday like we do in Canada and the US, right? I'm going to assume it's like a weekend. All right. Actually, I think the BC election was on like a Saturday or a Sunday this year. That makes sense. A jury awarded $23 million to a California jalapeno farmer after a contract dispute caused a worldwide shortage of sriracha, I'm assuming. Because I remember it was hard to get for a while. The 5 most abundant elements in the universe are hydrogen, helium, oxygen, carbon, and what surprise gas? Surprise gas. I mean, I really want to say like nitrogen, but because it says it's a surprise, I'm going to type argon. Even colder than liquid nitrogen and helium is the liquid form of what second lightest noble gas? The liquid form of a second lightest noble gas. Are you fluorine? Oh. Neon. Neon is the 5th most abundant element in the fucking universe. That's fucking crazy, dude. I never would have guessed. What the fuck is neon? It's stable. I guess that makes sense. And yet it's still so dark at night. Damn, that's true. Imagine how dark it would be if it wasn't like, 8% neon or whatever. We wouldn't be able to see shit, man. French-Belgian movie La Famille Bélier was remade in America as what Apple original film? I don't know, man. Troy Kotsur handed presenter Ya Jung-yoon his Oscar so he could deliver his speech after winning Best Actor for what film? Roma. It's a fitting conclusion to award season triumphs. What 4-letter movie won the 2022 Best Picture Oscar? It's not Roma, huh? I don't know why in my head I was like, this didn't come out in 2014. But it did. No, the Belgian movie came out in 2014. Coda. A fitting conclusion. Coda. I was really like, damn, was I alive in 2022? Why don't I remember this? 2024 Pulitzer for fiction went to Jane Ann Phillips' Night what? Night Bitch. 2020, it's not Night Bitch. I know the movie's based on a book. 2021 Pulitzer Prize for fiction went to Louise Erdrich's The Night Watchman. The Night Watchman? The Night Watchman, man? The answer is watch. The card says moops. 10 points. I'll take that. There's moops, I'm afraid. All right, this is a problem for me. This is the anti-Canada one. All-time streams on Spotify starting with the most streamed. I have to imagine, I know The Weeknd is very well streamed. Bad Guy was an insanely popular song. I feel like Louis Capaldi doesn't have crossover appeal in North America. I'm sorry to be the guy to tell you. But I do also feel like boomers don't use Spotify that much. And it's got to be mostly boomers at this point listening to Bohemian Rhapsody. I'm actually going to hold it right here. Colossal misstep. Flip Me and Flip Me. Oh, that's bad. Shape of You moves up. There you go. I could tell you straight up, I don't know this song. Someone You Loved, Louis Capaldi. You do know it? I don't think I know it, man. Because there's only like two sides to this. One day it'll show up in Bandle and I'll be like, I've never heard this. And you'll be like, you have? Then I'll get to the end and be like, I've never heard this. And you'll be like, how have you not heard this? We have like a North American defense network. So like only the best songs from England make it over. Like we only get like Grace Kelly by Mika and Take Your Mama Out Tonight by the Scissor Sisters, like really high quality art like that. This song was everywhere in North America. Is it the one that goes, and then all of me, gotta all of you. Oh, I know I'm now indecision. You fucking incision. That's John Legend. I don't think that could be the case because he doesn't go, it's gonna be a very special Christmas this year. Same vibe though. I gotta figure it out, man. Listening party. The song is so good. I can't believe we share the same planet, to be honest with you. But one day I'm going to get used to it. It takes all kinds to keep this crazy marble spinning, man. Oh, he can sing well. You're not wrong. I gotta hang on. I'm muting you to hear this song. Someone, let me load it up. Does Amazon Music have it? Someone You Loved by Louis Capaldi. Amazon Music. Someone You Loved. You're probably going to hate it. Is it better or worse than Repeater by Fugazi? You can't hear this, right? I don't want to get demonetized. It fucking sounds like, I can't stand to fly. I'm not that naive. Man wasn't meant to fly with clouds between my knees. You're right, I've heard it. I heard it. Once I got to the chorus, I've heard it. That sounds right. It's not even that bad. It's crazy that 2.8 billion times in human history, somebody said, let me play this specific song right now. But I guess people are going through stuff. Because it's good? Yep. That's what I was getting at. What the heck did we just play? Disorderly. I mean, a juxtastat. You know what it reminds me of? I was at the grocery store like a week ago, and I wanted to buy granola. Granola is like pretty expensive. So I got like maybe a 300 or 400 gram bag of granola. It was $9.99 or $10.99, something like that. Then when I was walking through the rest of the grocery store, I saw a 700 gram bag of granola. It was like $6.99 or something like that. And I was like, I'd have to be an idiot to buy the expensive granola when this granola is so cheap. So I put back the granola that I got, and I got the granola that I saw, ripped that shit open at home. It's literally just oats. It's just oats and like a couple of slivered almonds, and the other one had like, it had clusters of stuff and nuts and like a little dried fruit, maybe even like some chocolate chips in it or like coconut or something like that. This one just had oats, man. Just oats. That's it. That's kind of how I felt about that song you just so rudely forced me to listen to, man. I kind of felt like the song was like just oats. Like it kind of needs a dude to start going, I don't wanna, and so just something to give it like a little bit of texture, you know? Got to mute, sorry, you're weak. I don't need to apologize, you weren't listening. You're gonna get TOS? TOS for what? Saying that the Louis Capaldi songs are 2 out of 5? Making fun of chatter? That may happen one day. Sorry. Which has a higher percentage of cold days? Temperature under 40 degrees Fahrenheit. Maryland or... I know it's Illinois, but I'm just laughing at the shape of the district, man. What is it, dude? What is? It looks like they're setting up like a game of Hangman or something like that. It's got to be Illinois, right? Higher percentage of people between 25 and 64 who have a graduate degree. Got to be Victoria. Higher percentage of households who have a household income under 50K. Belleville or Rockland County, New York. Appears to be, oh, dude, this is like fucking where I grew up. That's fucking Gananoque right there. You wouldn't know shit about that, bitch. You wouldn't know shit about the fucking Thousand Islands Ferry. Anyone know? So in when you take the Thousand Islands Ferry through the St. Lawrence River, there's like a lot of mansions, and every single one of them has like a lore about it. But I've never heard it like independently verified. There's one mansion where every time you go on the booze cruise, they say like, if people start whispering, they go, I heard that that's the dude who invented the Post-it note. And he's a real fucking asshole. My friend's dad did like the electrical work in that mansion. And he said that the dude was like a real fucking dick. It's true? The dude who invented the Post-it note lives in the Thousand Islands? I know him and he does. Well, you're my fucking fact-checking cuz, bro. I don't know. It's just a lucky guess. Higher percentage of adults with a mobility disability. I'm going to assume Texas, and I'm going to assume incorrect. Higher percentage of people who are fucking boomers, dude. Maybe Indiana? I don't even know what I would use as a heuristic for that, to be honest. Travis County, motherfucker. PA for sure. There's so many old people here. Well, I'll tell you why I said Indiana instead of Pennsylvania. The heuristic I was going to use is that Pennsylvania has like 3 or 4 cities, and young people tend to want to live in cities. And Indiana has like 1 city. So I just thought like more cities probably equals less boomers, but obviously there's other factors at work there. Can you explain upside down smiley emoji and what it means? This is like not happy, but like not mad. It's just like, I think this is like if you and your spouse were waiting on a handyman to come to your house and it had been like 3 weeks, and then your wife texted you and said, the handyman just called and said he can't come today, but he'll try to come next Monday. This is the emoji you reply with. Which is like, it's not that big of a deal, but it's kind of like an exasperated sort of like, come on, really? Like, we were looking forward to that. Yeah, like a you gotta be kidding me or something like that. Jim Halpert looking at the camera. Yeah. Are we really out of dulls, man? I mean, there's always fish still. Oh, they're so fucking washed, man. It's a hammerhead shark. Are you serious, dude? Wow, this guy really knows fish. They haven't had a lot of fish news lately either, man. Let's see. 5 luxury trout fishing lodges that will make your jaw drop. Rare orange lobster clementine saved from the dinner plate. 1 in 30 million lobsters saved from death. Bottom text. Oh, man. That's fucking funny, dude.